So the results are in, and it's going to be Orcs and Goblins for me. Not really much of a surprise. I really fancy making an army for the new book and try maybe a different spin on it. It won't be including Giant. He's just standing in for a model I've ordered off the internet from eBay. It's going to be a gigantic Spider Rider in a unit of 8 Spider Riders. And I'm going to be using a unit of 15 Savage Orc boys with 2 choppers, so I'll have to strip the paint off these ones here, because obviously I didn't do the painting there. And I need to convert some of the models to look like they're actually carrying 2 hand weapons, because they're the old ones which used to have shields, which seem a little bit weak in the new rules for Savage Orcs. And I'll also be using a Savage Orc Shaman as well, which is on his way. So first off I'll be stripping the paint off the Savage Orcs, and I'll also be aiming to do some conversion work on the Spider Riders, so they are a little bit more different from the ones you get with the starter set, which is what they are. So they're in different poses, maybe climbing over obstacles, etc. And there we are. The other 2 armies that we're going to be doing in the series are going to be Chaos Dwarves, which are going to be made up of the Mantic Dwarfs, Mantic Abyssal Dwarves I should say, and Dark Elf army as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing the army list of them I do have at the moment, and I'll try and post them up when I get more time. Sorry about the lateness of the post as well, because I've been a bit busy with work and possibly moving house as well, so everything's brilliant. Looking forward to getting this done, so I'll come back when I've got some progress. So the first stage of the Orcs that I'm working on will be to strip the paint off the few painted Savage Orcs that I have. So obviously I want to make it all from scratch, or I paint everything so it all matches. So I'm going to use some tips I use from YouTube. I've got myself some Dettol, which is apparently really good at stripping paint off a model, and then once the paint has become loose with the Dettol, I'm going to use some of these throwaway plastic toothbrushes that my lovely lady picked up from the shop, and that should then leave the models ready for painting then as the next step. So what I do is just try and undo the Dettol, which is difficult one-handed. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll just cover them all up nicely there, and I'll leave them overnight then, and come back tomorrow to finish stripping the paint off them. More to come.